You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
It's Tuesday, the 13th of January. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather, bright, sunny, pretty pleasant this afternoon, but another shot of cold air is on the way for tomorrow night and Thursday, then another shot of cold air by the time the weekend gets here. So let's dive into it. All of the new data is in. We'll take a look at it together. As we like to do, we'll start with the flow pattern, about 18,000 feet off the ground, steering currents, if you will. And again, we have a northwest flow aloft. And that pretty good shortwave coming down through Minnesota and Wisconsin, that's going to be digging a long wave trough over the eastern states over the next couple of days. But again, today, really nice. A big warm-up. That's the visible satellite view. Lots of sunshine across the state. Got a few high cirrus clouds over the southwest counties. Closest rain to the state is over southeast Texas, raining around Houston, up toward Tyler, Longview, Lufkin. And that batch of rain will likely move along the Gulf Coast tomorrow morning. And again, North Alabama could see some light rain with a front. But the key thing is rain amounts tomorrow very light. Ooh, nice. Look at many spots reaching 60 today. Birmingham, Troy, Geneva, Chatham, Monroeville, Demopolis, 61. Florence, the warm spot up in northwest Alabama. They've got 62. But don't get used to it. The Tennessee Valley will stay in the 30s all day Thursday. Got a big change coming. Watch warning map around the nation, relatively quiet. A few scattered winter weather advisories around the Great Lakes, and no severe storms anytime soon. This is the severe weather outlook through tonight. There might be a little rumble of thunder from Fort Lauderdale down to Key West, but nothing severe. Same thing tomorrow, and the same thing on Thursday. Maybe some thunder around the Florida Keys, and that's about it. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days, and let's see. And I really don't expect a lot of change here, but I have an idea that the new guidance comes in about the time I start these videos every day. Again, the guidance you see here, this is coming from NOAA's WPC, the Weather Prediction Center. This is not model output. This is a vetted forecast. And it's in, so let's drop it in. We'll all watch it change together. This is the rain for the next 7 days, valid through Tuesday of next week. And almost all of this will be tomorrow and tomorrow evening. Maybe 0.2 of an inch over the Tennessee Valley. About 1/10 of an inch for the rest of the state, so not much. So model fans, let's dive into it. European 12Z run, 3 o'clock tomorrow. There's your big trough carving out over the eastern states. That'll pull down that next shot of cold air. And with the surface front, we'll have the chance of a little light rain. Again, the idea is that we see some rain on the Gulf Coast tomorrow morning, then a chance of light rain over North Alabama tomorrow afternoon with the front. That's the high-resolution HER model, valid tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So cloudy, some light rain for the northern half of the state. And again, tomorrow morning, we'll probably see a batch of rain moving on the Gulf Coast. Highs will likely be in the 50s. Temperatures could begin to fall late in the day over the Tennessee Valley. So this is tomorrow night at 11 p.m. And rain is gone, cold air rolling in. And if you look really carefully on that map, you'll see a couple of blue specks. And again, this is the HER, HRRR. And those blue specks represent the chance of a few snow flurries. And we've talked about that for days. No accumulation, no impact, no deal. But maybe a few flurries tomorrow night over the northern half of the state as the cold air rushes in. Thursday, cold, highs in the 30s for North Alabama, 40s for the southern counties of the state. This is Friday. We'll likely see a statewide freeze, lows mostly in the 20s, and the high Friday back in the 50s. And then Friday night, this is midnight Friday night, here comes the next front. And again, moisture very limited, but it might squeeze out a few sprinkles or little patches of light rain Friday night. And then Saturday, we're right back in the cold air. Highs drop in the 40s for most of the state with a pretty gusty north wind and a clearing sky. And Sunday will be cold and dry. Highs mostly in the 40s. Lows Sunday morning mostly in the 20s. And Monday, once again, we're cold. 20s early in the day, 40s for highs, maybe low 50s in South Alabama. And a week from today, this is Tuesday, the 20th of January, still got broad troughing over the east. And once again, we're cold and dry. Lows mostly in the 20s, highs mostly in the 40s. Let's go out 10 days, Friday of next week, the 23rd of January. Got troughing to the west, and evidence we might see some rain out there at the end of next week. The latest guidance suggesting a chance of rain by Thursday night or Friday of next week. Just rain. In fact, a good chance we'll see highs in the 60s by the end of next week as we warm up. It's the roller coaster. Again, this is a low-latitude state. If you're new here, it's never worked this way. It doesn't get cold and stay cold. That's not the way it works here. We get these big cold snaps, but we bounce back. Here's a look at rain for the next 15 days coming off the off the GFS AI, the ensemble output. Not quite sure why I pulled this one. It's got the amounts of about 1 inch, but tell you what, let's look at the European. It performs better, and what I try and do in these videos is show you the better performing model output. And so hang on just a second here, and let's see if we can dial in the European version of this. And it's going to be a little more aggressive, not by much, but again, it just performs better. So what you're seeing now, that's the GFS. This is the European ensemble output. And you can see the difference. It's up there closer to 2 inches between now and the 28th of January. Still not that much. Temperatures coming off the NBM National Blend of Models. You can see the cold air shots coming in Thursday, the next cold air shot over the weekend and early next week. But then we bounce back with highs in the low 60s by the end of next week. And just in, got the new CPC guidance, 8 to 14-day outlook. This is for the 21st through the 27th. And if this verifies, temperatures could be a little above average here across the Deep South. Hey, let's roll some children's of Alabama Kid Cam. First off, I love those shirts. Those are outstanding. Those shirts are great. This is Bryant Park Elementary School. The little ones, the kindergarten students. And you know, something about it, when they come back after Christmas, a light bulb comes on. They really tend to soak it up. They're great learners. We had a great session on weather today. I like that shirt. I like that a lot. That's a good-looking shirt. But had a great time today. We talked about how storms are good. We need them. A vital part of the water cycle. No need to be afraid. We talked about weather safety, how we forecast the weather, and much more. That was a lot of fun today. So again, to all of these students at Bryant Park Elementary School in Jefferson County, thanks a lot for a great visit earlier today. Hey, you know you guys are looking good. Tomorrow going to be at Moody Elementary School in St. Clair County. Thursday, it's a Butler County bonanza. My old school, I cannot wait. W.O. Palmer Elementary School in Greenville, Alabama. This is going to be good. I can't wait. And then after that, I'll be spending a little time at Lurleen B. Wallace Community College in Greenville. And then after that, I'll be stopping in Montgomery for a program at Halcyon Elementary School. And then Friday, it's a homeschool group in Vestavia. And Saturday, a book signing. We will be at Elena's Place in Alexander City, 9:30 until 12:30. If you've never been, we take a lot of pictures. We have a lot of fun. We got all the weather shirts. Listen, if you didn't get the gift you want, if you're a weather geek at Christmas, this is your chance to come get the cool stuff. Our children's books and so much more. So again, Alexander City, Elena's Place, Saturday between 9:30 and 12:30. We had to postpone it from last Saturday, and I promise there's no severe storms this Saturday, just cold and dry. Don't forget you can catch me this evening on ABC 3340 News and every day on great radio stations around the state, including in Birmingham, 104.7 WZZK. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful Tuesday evening, and God bless.